What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome to my Bit Heroes free-to-play Beginner's Guide series. This video series is aimed at people who are interested in Bit Heroes, but aren't fully aware of what type of game it is, and for new players to the game who may be a little confused or unaware of some of the aspects and mechanics of the game. If you'd like to add me as a friend in Bit Heroes, please leave a comment with your in-game name and that you've sent me a friend's request. For example, I've sent you a friend's request, and my in-game name is ChickenLover. Now that's all said and done, let's begin. In this video, we're going to go over some of the miscellaneous things in Bit Heroes that I haven't really talked about yet or haven't talked about in depth. So just a few little things at the tail of this beginner guide series. And we'll start off with the bounties. So every day you'll get some new bounties, and they can be of all different types of things. So we can see here, defeat 3 heroic dungeons without any players. So that literally means without any other humanoid, like people in your friends list or something. You can still do this with your familiars. That will count because they're not other players. There will be one that'll say like defeat a heroic or 3 heroic dungeons or 1 heroic dungeon, whatever it be, solo. When it says solo, that means literally by yourself with no familiars, no friends, no anything. But this one here, defeat 3 heroic dungeons without other players. That just means without other players. You can use your familiars if you want. Complete 3 heroic dungeons, so if you did this would automatically get done. And defeat 3 bosses in heroic dungeons, also this would get done. So if I was to do 3 heroic dungeons without any other players, I would do all of these 3 in one hit. There's a lot of different ones, they're all fairly self-explanatory, but I realized that I hadn't talked about bounties at all. You earn 2 new bounties for each day you play. You can have a maximum up to 10. So that's bounties. Next is the daily bonus. So every day of the week there is a different bonus. Today, at the time of recording this at least, is Wednesday, and it's 50% experience boost. So the other days are as follows. We have Monday is a 30% experience boost and 30% increased chance to capture rate. So if you're looking to capture a particular familiar, maybe one of the bosses from one of the dungeons or one of the rare fams from a raid or something, Monday is a good opportunity to do that with the 30% increase to capture rate. Tuesday is 30% experience and 30% item find. That goes, self-explanatory. Just get more free item find, which is great. Wednesday, which is what we've just talked about, is 50% more experience. Thursday is 50% capture rate. So whereas Monday has 30% capture rate and 30% experience, Thursday is just a flat 50% capture rate. So Thursday is your day to go out and catch those rarer fams that you are needing. Your best chance is on a Thursday. Friday, 100% PvP and GVG experience, and also 100% PvP and GVG item find. This is the worst day by far, as PvP only do a few times a day, and you get the coins or whatever, but it's kind of a waste of a day. Everyone kind of wishes that they remade this bonus into something else, but as it stands, that's what it is. Saturday, 30% experience, 30% item find, and 30% capture rate. So it's just like Monday, only with 30% item find in there as well, so that's handy. And then Sunday is 50% item find and 50% gold find. So Sunday is the day if you're going to go farming, particularly for gear, if you can throw on a item find consumable or something and boost your item find as much as you possibly can, use some extra energy, all that sort of stuff. Sunday is the best day to go looking for items, as it gives the most item find. Okay, so that's bounties and items and daily bonuses done. Next, we'll go to the shop. Now, I've shown the shop before, but I haven't really gone into it too much. So here is a flash sale. So these flash sales will go off, and I think they change every 8 hours, 12 hours, something like that. But it's always like a lesser kind of material that you can buy, or a consumable that you can buy, and it's always 25% off. So at the moment, it's an average revive potion. Instead of 10,000 gold, it's 7,500. But this can go into all these different boosts. So it might be a minor item find scroll, or a minor experience tomb, or a minor gold potion, a minor speed, or it could be some of the potions, the average healing potion, the average revive potion. So if you're particularly looking to get, say, say you're looking to get these shoes, right? They cost $5,000. Or let's go, probably item find is the most useful one, right? Say you're looking to get this, but it's $10,000, 10,000 gold, and you're like, oh, it's a bit expensive, and you've got some gold saved up. You could just wait until it came on sale here for 7,500 instead, and then you could use this times quantity, and you could go, okay, I'll buy 5 at 7,500 for 37,500 instead of 50,000 to save yourself some gold. So that's what these flash sales are. Pretty useful if you're looking to bulk buy some things. And then this changes every couple of days. So if we go to here, Adventurous Pouch, 2 days, 16 hours to go. Super Scroll, 2 days, 16 hours, etc. So in 2 days, 16 hours, these will change. But for the moment, for the next 2 days and 16 hours, this is what is on sale. So these change every couple of days, as I've just mentioned. The Adventurous Pouch is for real money. It gives you 20 raid shards, 50 badges, 50 tokens, 50 tickets, and 400 energy. So if you wanted to spend $10 real money, you could buy that. I would never do it, but you can. Super Scrolls, pretty good. They're quite expensive, obviously, but it increases your item find, experience, gold find, and movement speed by 150% for 24 hours. If we go over here to boosts and we go, let's go back to 1, so it's not as expensive. This will increase, these minor scrolls will increase your whatever stat by 25%. This is 800 gems, but it increases all of them by 150% for a day. So 150% is crazy. This is something you would want to use on the Sunday, for example. That gives you that 50% item find. Use a Super Scroll on Sunday, sorry, with the 50% item find, and you go through some raids and use some extra energy to go world bosses or buy more raid shards or whatever it be, and you're likely to get loot. But I wouldn't use this until it's like endgame, right? Because you're just wasting gems, basically. Because if you do this in raid 2, for instance, and you get a heap of legendaries, then you get into raid 3, those legendaries are going to be subpar. So I would only use this once you get to the final tier. So that is what the featured list is all about. Gear here, these is where you buy your pets and your accessories. I would definitely go with your small defensive pet egg and then your small offensive accessory for your first 400 gems, 200 each. And then from there, I would use my gems. I would wait for the feature on this featured page. So again, this is 2 days, 16 hours until these will reset, until it goes onto a large defensive pet egg on sale for 850 gems instead of 1,000, or a large offensive accessory box on sale for 850 gems instead of 1,000. That way you're saving yourself 150 gems. And I would use my gems, and I do use my gems on eggs and accessories. Basically, that's all I use them for as a free-to-play player. But again, you can do whatever you like. But that is what the gear section is. But again, I would wait until they go on sale. Boosts we've been over, and then other. I don't think I've ever bought anything in here ever. So this, you can buy some potions if you want. I don't recommend doing it because they're overpriced. And then skeleton keys, not worth it. Cosmetic chest, not worth it, because this literally doesn't give you any stats whatsoever. It's just for looks, and it's random. So if you're looking for a particular cosmetic, as you can see there's a lot left for me, and I've already unlocked a heap. And if you want particularly this helmet, you got a fair chance of not getting it. And then so that's basically the shop. The next thing I didn't really go over too much was fishing. And the reason for that is it's kind of lame, and it's kind of boring, and it's kind of unnecessary at the same time. So you get a new bait, bundle of bait every 24 hours, and there's an event, a fishing event, that goes for 2 weeks, I think it is. And we can see here that I am ranked 2022 out of however many. And this is whoever catches the biggest fish. And the rewards, why I'm saying it's not worth it, is you get a lot of rune fragments, and you get a lot of seashells, and you get a lot of gems. If you're in a high ranking, even me at ranking 2000, what do I get? 35 rune fragments, 500 shells, and 25 gems. So even though I'm in the top definitely in the top tier, because you see here 50,000 to 100,000, I'm at 2,000. You don't really get that much for it. And the same thing with points. Like the more fishing you do, I did a bit of fishing today just to make sure that it was as unnecessary as I thought it was for this video, and yeah, it is. Yeah, you can get some mount guts, I guess, and you know, a small amount of gems and whatever. But if you want to do it and you want to kill time, go ahead and do it. I personally think it's a bit of rubbish and not really worth the time. And the last thing that I didn't really touch on was how to get more gems. So I've talked about how to get more energy, and I also went over why I have 11 PvP tokens, and that's through the guild perk system. So as you progress in GVG, you'll get these tokens here, and then the guild master, the leader of the guild, whatever, can spend those tokens on perks for your guild. And we have one more max ticket, but we also have 2 more raid shards, which is handy. So that's how you can get more of them if your guild chooses to do so. But I never mentioned how to get more gems. So if we go here, I'm on PC at the moment. I'm using Steam right now to play this. And you can see that gems, the only way to get them is by buying them, which I highly, highly recommend not doing because it's super expensive. And again, this is a free-to-play guide. However, if you're playing on mobile or on your phone or tablet or whatever, iOS, Android, doesn't matter, there will be an option called offer wall. And what I'll do is I will end the Steam recording now, and I'll go over to my phone and start a recording there, and I'll show you what the offer wall is. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. So as you can see here, we have the option of the offer wall, which is earn gems, complete offers for free gems. So on your PC, you won't have this option, but as I said, on mobile, Android, whatever it be, you can do this. So if we click on that, it'll go free. Offer wall, gems may be delayed. Please be patient. Okay, I got it. And then you will get this screen. And this is basically doing these little offers, I guess, to earn gems. Now, some of them are pretty good and are worth it, and I've done some of these in the past, some of them not so much. So if we have a look at the first one, Cooking Dash, you get 2,793 gems. Sounds awesome. But you have to complete episode 6 and make a $5 purchase. So you literally have to pay real life money to get those gems. Granted, it's a lot cheaper than what the gems are in the actual game, but you also have to reach episode 6. It's up to you if you want to do that. Next one, Legacy of Discord Furious Wings. 2016 gems. Complete first purchase to get rewarded. This says it's free, so complete first purchase may be an in-game purchase, so that one might be doable. Don't know. Next one, Forge Vampires, 1,176 gems. Install and reach Iron Age. So that's a definite one that you can do for free. If you wanted to waste your time, because it is, unless you have these games already or you're interested in them or whatever, it's kind of boring and tedious, right? Because you're just doing something, you don't really care about what you're doing, you're just rushing it through as fast as you possibly can to get those free gems. But this, if you installed it and reached Iron Age, after X amount of time, it might be instantaneous, it might be a day. That's what it said before, that the gem reward may be delayed. So just wait it out. But you will get those 1,176 gems. Same thing with the next one, Epic Summoner's latest Magic Idol RPG game. If you install and collect 5 5-star heroes, you'll get 1,512 gems. I have no idea how long that will take. It might take 5 hours. It might take 5 weeks. I couldn't tell you. So you'll have to just play around with these and see which ones are worth it. So this Fishdom Deep Dive finished tutorial, 85 gems. Finishing a tutorial shouldn't take too long. That's a free 85 gems. That's probably not a bad one. You probably knock that out in about 20 minutes, and you get 85 free gems. So yeah, this is definitely a way to get free gems. I've done it in the past. Some of them are good. Some of them take a long ass time. I don't have the Final Fantasy 15 one anymore because I did it. Unless you hate yourself and have like 3 or 4 days to spare logging in constantly, I would recommend not doing it because it's a pain in the ass. I think it's quite a few gems. I think it's like 3,000 gems or something. So it's up to you. But again, all of this is up to you. If you want to do it, get some free gems by doing these, definitely do so. I know there's some new players out there that don't even know that this exists. And if you are on Steam only and you have a phone, you can just download this game on the phone, link your account purely just to do these if you wanted to link the gems up. Well, there you go. 10 episodes, all done, all wrapped up of the free-to-play beginner's guide for Bit Heroes. I think I commented and touched on everything in the game that you would need to know as a beginner. There are some more advanced, tips, techniques, and things like that, and things to know, but they are obviously a bit more advanced and not for beginners. So, beginner's guide, I think we are good to go and have touched on everything. However, if there is something that you're not quite sure about or you need help with, definitely put down in a comment the question below. If it's a big enough subject, I'll make another video on it. Otherwise, I can just reply to your comment and help you personally with whatever issue you are having. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I thank you for joining me on this guide and helping make it a success. We've had a lot of views and it's been really good, and all the support has been positive. No one's told me to go kill myself, which is quite nice considering the internet these days. But yeah, thank you for your support. If you like what I'm doing here, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. But I'm not one of those begging type people, so yeah, if you like what we're doing, like what I'm doing, I should say, feel free to join us. Otherwise, just thank you for your support thus far. Well, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it all. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.